Introducing the electric reel fish hauler, designed by Jack Cobell. It will be built in Canada. This demonstration unit is aluminum, but the production models will be fully enclosed plastic, stainless steel gears, bronze brake, Delrin spooling gear drive. The motor is a 12 volt, 30 amp, 3200 RPM. It's mounted on a swivel base, mounted to your deck, to your gunwale rail. It's fully swivel, lock in place at any point. It is both manually and electric driven. So we have our shifter, which will shift in manual. Low range is a 1-to-1 ratio. One turn of the handle, one turn of the spool. Or you shift into the high range, manual. One turn of the handle, 2 revolutions of the drum, all while spinning the spooling gear. The spooling gear corresponds to the same ratio as the gear train is moving. The third option is to pull your handle out, so your handle is released, switch to electric drive, and again, that electric drive is 20-to-1. So every revolution of the motor, 20 revolutions of your spool, it'll pull the line in quickly and it will produce 250 pounds of pull. In the shifting mode, we have ratchet on or off. The ratchet also acts as a brake. As your line is being pulled in, you can hear it, or it locks it completely, or simply switch it off and it functions as properly. Through all 4 modes of low, high, manual, electric drive, or freewheel, you have a brake. The brake, you can play the fish at any time. It's a self-energizing system. And in freewheel, when you go freewheel, your line is falling. You want to stop, you just apply the brake, or you want to slow the spool down. At any time you can apply the brake, and it's full function through any of the gear range. In the freewheel, you can spin, brake, you can't spin. In the electric drive, you disconnect the handle and switch power on, or you can leave the motor running and switch through the gear ranges at any time. It will shift while the motor's running. If, for whatever reason, you run out of power and you want the 20-to-1, you just switch into electric drive mode and you have full function of the gear range. And as you can see, the spooling gear functions and you have full swivel. And that's in case the power fails and you just need that extra 20-to-1 ratio. Otherwise you can switch into the high range 2-to-1, and you can see the spooling gear reacts accordingly and it drives, or you can go to the 1-to-1 ratio and the spooling reacts equally as well. The ratchet functions to all 4 modes. It's simply on or off. Quick thumb, it's on. To demonstrate the electric drive mode, currently in development and will be mounted here is your control panel, your electric control. It will also display the amount of line out, the load on the line at any given time, as well as other features that will be incorporated in the future as in development. It will also have a switch. You can turn power on, power off, and applicable warnings. In development, in your line, there's either going to be a load sensor that will give you direct reading about weight of line, pull, and you can tell how big a fish you have on it. Also in consideration is in your control panel, it'll be a reading from the amperage draw on the motor and a calculation that will show exactly the amount of weight the line is pulling in through monitoring the amperage draw on the motor. And again, during power failure, the function of the electric motor is through the gear train, gear shifter. So we're in manual mode, high manual mode, and finally electric drive. In the event of failure of electric power or any other feature, you do have the ability to go into the electric mode, enjoy the 20:1 ratio in the gear train, and pull your line up quickly. Otherwise, you disconnect, so your handle is freewheeling. You turn on the power, and you start hauling your fish in. As you can see, through the full function, the spooling gear is running, your handle is freewheeling, and you just enjoy the moment and such. While in free motor drive, you have the brake at all times. Through any of the 4 ranges, the brake is applicable. You can play your fish, you can slow the drop of the line and freewheel. So that option's always there. And it's a very nice feature. Also, you wrap it with all 4 modes. Put it on, it's very distinct. Simply pops off and you're good to go. The gear train is all stainless gears, bearings supporting both shafts. The motor can be disconnected in the event of failure or repair. 2 bolts removed here, supporting bracket, and the motor slides out. New one slides in, you attach 2 bolts, and you're back in business. So it's a very functional design, it's a very rigid design, easy to maintain. The brake is a bronze gear which also drives the spooling gear. It's enclosed, the brake is visible, these 4 bolts, and you can open it up, you can service the brake or grease it, whatever you need to do. And that is it. It's a self-energizing brake, releases, and very handy to play your fish.